Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Georgia. So today I'm actually really excited because I am making a return to Bill Burr. Now we all know that Bill Burr, he just has a special place in my heart. Like, I love him, I love his comedy skits, and you know what? I recently found one called Feminism and Women's Sports, and I was like, I have never reacted to that before, so I was like, finally, I've got one to react to, so yeah, let's get on with the video.
We're living in a fucking weird time, obviously beyond all the bullshit that's going on now. Like, every time I think feminism has kind of like died off, you know, like a band you can't stand, and you just... they haven't put out an album in a few years. You're like, oh, good. Did they quit? Did they break up? And all of a sudden they come out with some more shit. You're like, ah, fuck, what is it now? I'm just fucking with you. Feminism doesn't bug me. You know, it doesn't bother me. I'm not afraid of it or anything like that. You know, for the simple fact that I know it's going to fail, you know? And I take comfort in that. I do. I'm not rooting for it because...
To be fair, that's what I love about Bill. This is the first moment I actually realised that this doesn't have a video. But yeah, do you know what? I just love the fact that he just starts off so well and just grabs you straight away just with like a line. Just saying a line like that, it's just funny. Do you know what I mean? It's just so like, and he's just so truthful with it. I think that's what's funny. Like, he makes you think he's leading it in a certain direction and he smacks you with something that's like, oh, okay. And then it just makes you laugh. So yeah, that's why I love him. He's just great. He's great at all of it. He's the best. I love him.
I take comfort in that. I do. I'm not rooting for it because I know it doesn't like me. Yeah. Do you know why I think it's not going to survive? Why it's not going to be successful anyways? Because they still need men's help to make it happen. I don't understand it. I don't understand why women just can't work with each other and make this shit happen. They keep coming to us like, you more men need to care about this issue. Where are the men to stand up and say something? Like, why do I have to fucking say something? This is your fucking problem.
That's the thing with him. You can't call him wrong, can you? That's the thing. Like, sometimes when I watch things, I love to be able to just prove people wrong. Like, I don't know why. Sometimes I watch things to be like, I want to prove this person wrong. But you can't with Bill. Because he's funny and truthful. And you can't dispute that. Do you know what I mean?
This is your fucking problem. Why are you always dragging us into this shit? I saw a woman a couple months back, professional soccer player, right? She goes on to ESPN or one of these sports channels, and she starts bitching, going like, I don't understand, how come female athletes don't make as much as male professional athletes, right? And
that is the thing with this. I know this is a comedy skit, but I'm like, because you don't put a bum on seats. Do you know what I mean? That's it. I'm sorry. Do you know what I mean? But I always have a thing about that as well. I'm like, I'm a woman myself, so I feel like, you know, no one can have a go at me for saying that. But it's just the simple fact of you don't put the bums on the seats. And the men do. Like, I'm sorry. Men get the sales. That's just life. Come on now. You know? Cool. Do you know what I mean? I guess, like, maybe if I was a pro footballer, I would be a bit like, oh, like, I wish we had a big audience like the men. But, like, that's just because, you know, they're really good. And, like, so are you. But, like... you know, men are just entertaining to watch, okay? That's all I have to say on it. I've spoken so much. Every time I listen to Bill, I just speak way too much and go into my rambles and about things. But you know what? Let's actually hear his opinion.
Male athletes don't make as much as male professional athletes, right? And all of these men had to sit there and act like they didn't know what the answer was. They had to sit there like dumbfounded, like, oh, why is that? That is a conundrum. I have no idea. Literally, I'm sitting at home screaming at the TV because you don't sell any fucking tickets. Nobody is going to women's soccer games. You're playing in a 20,000 seat arena. 1,500 people show up. That's not a good night. The promoter lost his fucking ass on that gig. I'm not saying no professional female athletes, Serena Williams, the women in the UFC, you know? But nobody's watching your fucking sport. And then you're gonna come and you're gonna get mad at fucking men. They keep doing that shit. Why are you yelling at us? It's not our fucking job. It's not my fucking job to give a fuck about women's soccer, okay? I have men's sport to pay attention to. It's your bullshit, right? Dude, look at the WNBA. Dude, nobody in the WNBA got COVID. Nobody. They've been playing in front of 300 to 400 people a night for a quarter of a century. Not to mention, it's a male-subsidized league. We gave you a fucking league. None of you showed up. Where are all the feminists? That place should be packed with feminists. Faces painted, wearing jerseys.
Oh my God, no, that is so true. All the women like who complain about not having enough audience for women, why don't you just go? Instead of complaining and like he said in the beginning, why do the men need to do it for you or for us? Okay, if I was actually that bothered by it, right, about them not, because I don't watch any football, right, but say I did, right, and I always went to male games, right, say that I really got in my head like, oh, I kind of feel bad that the women don't have as many people, I would go to the women's instead. Do you know what I mean? Come on, it's just logic sometimes, you know. I'm not going to ramble about it because it's Bill's moment. But I'm just saying.
That place should be packed with feminists. Faces painted, wearing jerseys, flashing their titties, going fucking nuts like the guys do in the upper deck with their big beer titties. Am I on the Jumbotron? Am I doing it? You didn't. None of you went to the fucking games. None of you. You failed them. Not me. Not men. Women failed the WNBA. Ladies, name your top 5 all-time WNBA players of all time. Come on. That's it. Name 5 WNBA teams. Name the WNBA team in your fucking city. You can't do it.
To be fair though, I have a great defense for this because like I'm not really hugely into sport, so like I feel like for me I actually have a good excuse, as in I can't name men or female ones, so I can be like, well, I don't actually know any. You know what I mean?
NBA team in your fucking city, you can't do it. You don't give a fuck about them. They play night in and night out in front of nobody. It's a fucking tragedy, right?
This game, you're not ready.
And then meanwhile, you look at the Kardashians, they're making billions. You know those Real Housewives shows? They're making money hand over fist because that's what women are watching. And the money listens. You don't want to watch this shit? You watch this shit? They just shoot it over there, drowning these whores in money, in purses, in shoes, in Botox. It's just raining. It's raining money. Yeah. So
that's kind of bad, isn't it? That like the Kardashians, like he said, they're earning more money than like females in sport who actually have skill and talent and they get more money. And like he said, it is women's fault because more women follow the Kardashians than men do.
It's raining money. Yeah, so the money listens. You'd rather watch that shit. Real Housewives, bunch of women just tearing each other down. Well, maybe that's why your husband left you. Maybe that's why your husband left. That's why you can't have kids, bitch. That's why your ass is as flat as your titties, bitch, right? That's the message you sent. We would rather watch that than see a bunch of women come together as a team and try to achieve a common goal. We would rather watch them actually fucking destroy each other. Yeah. No. And then in the end, you come back and you fucking yell at guys. Like, and it's like, all right, so let me get this straight. I have to buy you a drink, stop the axe murderer from coming through the fucking window, and I have to watch WNBA games for you? Like, when are you gonna pick up your end of the couch? Yeah. I don't have any sympathy for women when it comes to shit like that, because every study they've ever done to determine who's smarter, men or women, every study comes back and says women are smarter. Every fucking one. Ladies, you shouldn't be applauding that. You know I'm an asshole. You know this isn't gonna end well.
Right, this whole topic just kind of popped in my head. Like, I'm just gonna give my thoughts on it because why not? And you know, I just like to give a bit of a ramble. But I just feel like the whole thing with it, not to make it serious, but I'm like, the whole thing with it, right? This is why this example is in my head, because recently, that's why I'm wearing this top, because I went today, but I've been recently getting back into golf with my dad and my brother because they're good at it, and I've just wanted to get back into it with them because I used to do it when I was young with my brother. We used to do like lessons and stuff, so we're getting back into it. But I feel like there's always this argument around like sports and why there's, you know, more like audience for men, and I feel like it's not there's no argument about your skill, because if you think about it, those professional male footballers are at the top of their game, and so are the women. Do you know what I mean? Like that's how it is. But it's more about like entertainment, I think, because the men can just do more with it because they're stronger and everything. Like, they could do more with their skills at the end of the day, so they're more entertaining to watch. The same with golf. Look, but I'm not going to say me and my family, because, you know, we're not pros at golf. But in golf, it's the same thing. It's like the men who are pros can hit that ball harder and more powerful, so he can hit it further, you know, and that's more fun to watch. Like, yes, the women golfers, they have great skill, you know, probably the same amount of skill maybe as the men, I don't know, but the thing is, the men can just implement those skills better because they're more powerful, so that's more entertaining. So I feel like it's more what's more entertaining than it is like anything else. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like that's where people get it wrong. It's not about skill, it's just about the entertainment aspect of it. It's just more fun to watch a man be able, especially for us women, because like we can't do that really, so it's more fun to be able to watch them smack the ball, you know, 300 or something yards when we can only do like 200 and something. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's my ramble on it, that's my opinions, that's it, you know. But yeah, that's my sort of opinions on that. Sorry for the horrendously long rambles I've been giving you all today. Just, I'm really excited about filming this video, but yeah, I'm gonna probably just watch till the end now, we'll see. But yeah.
You know this isn't gonna end well. Did he say I'm pretty? Oh my God! Get out of the relationship! If every study says that you're smarter, okay? The question you should be asking yourself was, we're so goddamn smart, how are we in the situation we're in? Well? You're in the situation you're in not because of guys like me, as much as you want to blame me. Yeah, you know, ladies, you can't tell me you never drove by a sports bar on a football Sunday and looked at the humanity in there? All those dumb guys with their big beer bellies bumping shit. Hey, he's on my fantasy team! Up top! You want to get some more mozzarella sticks? As a woman with your bigger brain, you never looked in there and thought to yourself, I'm fucking losing to that? I'm losing to that. Yeah, there's nothing stopping you other than the fact that you guys are just into destroying each other. No, now it's gonna get quiet. I see all that sneaky shit you do.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe women need to be more friendly, and that's what would improve it. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's what it is. We just need to be more friendly, maybe. I guess maybe, probably me included.
I see all that sneaky shit you do. Ladies, if you could just support the WNBA the way you support a fat chick that's proud of her body and is no longer a threat to you, you know? That that league would be doing better numbers than the NBA. Oh my God. That's one of the saddest things I've ever seen. Oh my God, you're a goddess. You're gorgeous. You look great in that bikini. I would kill myself if I looked like that. Keep eating. Keep eating. Lose a toe, you fat bitch. It's just... You saw an alcoholic where you'd be like, oh my God, look at you. You're face down, passed out. Your kids are crying. You're a hero. You're a god. Keep doing what you're doing. You'd be like, dude, you need to get your fucking shit together. Get off the sauce. I will tell you, that's one of the most genius things I've ever seen. How regular looking women somehow mind-fucked advertising to get beautiful women off of billboards. Yeah, just regular fucking who gives a shit looking women, right? I'm just being honest. Come on, we're outside. We're in the woods. We can be honest. Just regular, who gives a fuck? Can't remember a name, looking women, right? Or looking at these goddesses and they had the fucking beat me. How am I supposed to compete with that? You can't! How fucking arrogant are you? I don't see Brad Pitt when he takes his shirt off in a movie and, oh great, how am I supposed to compete with that? I can't. I am an ugly, bald, orange man. I need to write jokes. I gotta put a lampshade on my head.
Jesus Christ, my face is actually aching from laughing at him so much. Yeah.
Man, I need to write jokes. I gotta put a lampshade on my head. I know what my role is, okay? I should be on the ground gazing up at people better looking than me. I don't know, ladies. This is supposed to be like an inspirational talk. I don't know if it's coming through this way. I'm trying to say, if you really like, if you get through all the misdirected anger of my childhood, I'm trying to say, you're smarter than we are, and there's more of you. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying to be, I don't know.
So yeah, that was the end of that video. I just love Bill Burr, if I'm honest. He's just so good. Like, I just find him hilarious. I find him great. I don't know why I haven't reacted to him for so long, because I generally do love it when I react to him. But yeah, if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, and please turn on the notification bell. Goodbye.